Just gonna press record, man. I pressed record, so this is live. This is live, but also a recording. But hey, hello. It's Sunday. Cozy vibes. I'm tired, and I have a cup of tea. It was hot 10 minutes ago. Forgot my tea. But yeah, we're gonna play some games on the Analogue 3D, which is a beefed up Nintendo 64. One might say the best way to play Nintendo 64 games. And like I mentioned already before the stream actually started, or the recording, got a couple of games. Gonna check out like Beetle Adventure Racing, but I see 1080, Quake 2, Turok, all-time favorite, Wave Race as well. I will show them when I pop them in. Very curious about Star Wars. The Shadows of the Empire, how that actually runs on the Analogue 3D. Got Robotron, Star Fox, Quake, Wipeout. Oh, pod racing. I want to check out pod racing after that announcement of the Star Wars racers. Very curious about that. What I did wanted to do was to show the Analogue 3D, but hey, listen, it's just a console. It's a black thing. And you put in like the Nintendo 64 cartridges in it. Right? That's basically it. But yeah, let's just pop it in, and then I will show how that actually looks like in the interface. It's very curious, or kind of interesting, like how the Analogue 3D works, because with the Pocket and the Sega, no, it's the Mega SG and Super NT. I was always never quite sure if I was just like able to put in the cartridge when the console was on. I want to say it ain't. Like, you should not do that. But with this one, you could. And, you know, it's actually from the menu, you could play the cartridge and it updates it. So I'm never quite sure. But with this one, we should be able to. So I got Star Wars, the episode 1 racer, and let's move to this again, just to show how it works. And I got the Analogue 3D. Gotta move back to this one again. Got the Analogue 3D a week and a half or so ago. Quickly tested out if it was working with Rayman. Updated like the firmware, and since then did not have like any time to actually play it because I was too busy playing Metroid Prime 4. Let's pop it in. And well, that's a good start. I messed up because I waited with actually moving it or putting in like the cartridge in the console. So I can remove it from the interface as well, which is kind of cool. Like, you get the overview of all the games. Like, Rayman is not even in here, but it shows like, hey, I've played Rayman. Quickly gonna see, there you go. Don't hesitate putting in the Nintendo 64 games. And listen, I've not messed around like too much with it. Just like an hour today to check out the settings. But I do have a general sense of what you are able to set up. But the nice thing is, because I have Rayman already installed, and yeah, so now the library actually shows like Star Wars, the episode 1 racer. I like the info like on the interface here, and if I'm correct, like you know, at some point they are gonna update this, so you can actually see when it was added and the total playtime. Got some other info about like the region and the Rumble Pack. I'm just using, by the way, an original Nintendo 64 controller, the 8-bit DOE one. It's a bit too expensive, and see some like messages pop up like latency, or that it keeps like disconnecting. But there's some added benefits if you use that controller though. But anyway, let's configure Star Wars Episode 1 Racer before we actually play. So each game has its own profile with all the settings. So we can say like, okay, with Episode 1 we want to have the virtual expansion pack enabled, region, let's just say it's NTSC. deblur. I should have had like a list here that gave some info about what each setting does, but deblurs it. 32-bit color. Usually, from my understanding, like the output would be like 16-bit, but now you can actually say, no, I want to force, or at least say like, oh, auto 32-bit color. It messes up some graphics like in some games, or messes up between quotes, but it's an interesting thing. We can disable texture filtering and anti-analyzing, but this is something that we are able to change in-game as well. What we're not able to change like in-game, if I'm correct, is like the overclock settings. And this is like the cool part with the Analogue 3D, is that we can actually overclock the console to set it to auto, enhanced, enhanced plus, or unleashed. And I want to say enhanced is more CPU. Is this CPU and RAM? And unleashed is like the best setting. It just opens up CPU, maybe more RAM or something like that, I guess. But yeah, let's just check out like unleashed. So the cool thing is with each game, you're able to set like everything up. So for example, with episode 1 Racer, I might prefer to disable like the texture filtering. Whenever you do that with the Nintendo 64 game, it often just kind of looks like a PlayStation game. It's kind of cool to check that out. But yeah, you can just say like, oh, Rayman might play a bit better with the enhanced plus overclock instead of like unleashed. So you set this up for every game, but which sounds like a lot of work. But it works out in the end. Quickly gonna show like the display mode, because these are the filters, and I'm not gonna turn on like the filters during this stream, because it's gonna not look that great, because this is 4K output and the stream is 1080, so it doesn't work well with scanlines. But you do have like a couple like presets like BVM, PVM, CRT, scanlines, and just clean. And we're gonna check out like clean. And so there's no scanlines, but let's say image size to integer. Yeah. Let's play a game. Let's see how this actually runs. Hope the audio is okay. It's been a while since I played this game. Oh, is this like a bad thing with the Star Wars music? Maybe. Actually gonna lower it. This is a bad game to start out with. I'm just gonna mute the audio maybe. Can I turn off like the audio in the game? Oh, this is terrible with the music. Why did you play like Star Wars as the first game? That is an actual showstopper. Let's just quickly check. Like, I'm gonna mute the audio. My mistake. Just gonna see like how this actually runs. There's an issue though with Analogue 3D and oh, can I do the options here and turn on the music? Yeah, perfect. There you go. Gonna bump up the audio a bit more. That with high res, or when you use like the memory pack, there's some de-interlacing issues, but I'll leave it on for now, just so that we can see what the issue is. And if it is really that bad. Listen, it's still Nintendo 64. I have a feeling like the audio might be a bit too loud. There you go. Just tiny bit. Yeah, you know, this is a good test. So this was enhanced. No, the unleashed. And it feels good. I like the look, man, of the Nintendo 64 with this thing. I like the jaggies. And, you know, the issue, though, is that with Nintendo 64, if you have like the jackies and it just doesn't run it well. But when it's like kind of stable or like 30 FPS, it has this vibe, you know, that I really like. But we will check out this race and then don't die, and then actually turn off like the unleash mode just to check out how it plays like in the original hardware. Ooh. See, I'm not sure, like, I don't know if that's supposed to look like that. With the Beetle racing adventure game, like if you play like in Unleashed or maybe even just in the regular like unlock mode, like some of the cutscenes are messed up because of like the timing. Do I have a boost? So first person. This looks good, man. Maybe there's no turbo. Already like going pretty fast. But yeah, got a nice selection of games that I do want to check out. Won't check out like all of the games. Also kind of testing out some... Same mistake again. Forgot what I was saying before I exploded. Yeah, you know, let's... I want to get into the... No. Let's just resume the game and finish this race. Final lap. Can I do this lap without exploding? Oh. But my memory is that it doesn't run this smooth. I like the look of this. Please don't explode. Just move a bit more to the right. Not into the wall. I did it. No, no. Listen. Trying my best. Yeah. So let's finish this race and then actually turn off the settings to original hard mode and maybe disable some of the settings as well, like the filtering. Did I turn off like the filtering in this game? I'm not too sure. See, I got first. See, if I in game you do have like access to some of the settings, but yeah, definitely not all of them. Like the advanced hardware stuff, you can't do anything with that. You're able to like adjust these settings though, which is nice. And integer plus, oh man, that makes it way bigger. It cuts off like a lot of info. Can I adjust that a little bit? Cinema zoom, sharpness. Eh. Let's... Yeah, so if you turn off like the texture filtering, you already see like the stuff in the background. It becomes way crisper. I think for some games that might look cool. Can I change the Boonte training course? What? Let's play the same map and check this one out again. You kind of see it on the ground, right? It's more like the PlayStation texture look. But I don't see like a big difference. It's more jackied. Yeah, I don't have to like play this. I have an issue. Yeah, quit cartridge, quit. So if I go to configure, not the display, but hardware. Let's turn this off and go to. Oh yeah, just unleashed and then original hardware on. And let's play it again, just to see like how that actually looks like. I think way worse. There's a shortcut with the Z and the start button, which pops up that menu. Tournament. I think even from the menu you see kind of it run a bit slower, right? That's a big difference, right? That is kind of crazy. Like I've seen some games being played like in the enhanced mode or like unleashed mode. It differs per game. Like it is not always like, oh, now suddenly it's like 30 FPS or like 60. It just improves it to some extent, but yeah, for some games it's better than others. But yeah, that's a big deal. That's cool, man. Let's quick the cartridge again and check out like a different game. Some of the games I will play a bit longer though. Yeah. So that was Star Wars. So now I can just remove it. Not gonna check out like every game with the settings on and off, but yeah, let's check out Wave Race. I like Wave Race. Played it a while ago at a game night and it was a lot of fun. Let's pop it in. Be quick. Wave Race. There you go. Configure it. I will leave the rest on. Unleashed. Yeah. Display mode. See, that's maybe a tricky part. With every game, you do have to do like the display mode settings and set it up. But I think with some games you might prefer like scan lines or no scan lines at all. Quickly have to check if the audio is on in the stream. Love this game. It's good. Can be a bit louder. There you go.
Wave Race.
Wave Race. There you go. Yeah, Tiny B in the corner. Hello, Tiny B. Championship? Yeah, normal. Start the race.
Select your watercraft, please.
And I think Wave Race is definitely runs a bit better, but not like optimal, not like 30 FPS, but it has like an improvement.
Sunny Beach.
This is like a true arcade game.
3, 2, 1.
See, it's still like 2024-ish. It's a bit better. Yeah. It's so much fun. Especially like multiplayer. Whee! I don't know like the tricks, like how to go faster and if you're even like able to do that with the waves. Not like actual tricks, but just like if you have the dip, you know. To me, it's so fascinating that although it's not like a stable FPS, you quickly adjust to it. I think what works is that it's kind of like water-based, so you kind of feel like sluggish, like here and there, right? Like because you're in the water and there's this friction. I don't mind like the FPS like after a short bit.
You finished first and got 7 points. Great.
Nice. Wave race. I never really played a lot of the GameCube version of Wave Race. Not sure if that is I think it's like decent, right? I played it, but not a ton.
Welcome to Sunset Bay.
Wave Racer was one of those games that we always rented along the Nintendo 64. If we rented like a Nintendo 64, of course. We never owned like a Nintendo 64 until like a couple years later. Oh no! It was either Wave Race, Mario Kart, and maybe Star Wars. Could be that we borrowed like Star Wars from someone else, but I just always remember like replaying the first stage. But yeah, this feels better. Curious how it plays it like in multiplayer mode though, because that one is also quite sluggish.
You're about 4 seconds ahead.
You have to make the Wii sound if you jump high. It's the rules. Yeah. Oh no. Hey. No braking. There you go. Does he say bonsai? Very nice. Maximum power. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is fun. Finally I have a way to play Nintendo 64 games. 14 points.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
Drake Lake.
Watch the signal. 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Yeah, man. I like these type of games. Maybe it's like a age thing or something, but I start to appreciate like arcade games even more nowadays. Just because they are short. Just quick play. Oh no! Oh no! Go, go! I don't want to lose. I have to win. But yeah, another one that is also pretty cool. Hydro Thunder, of course. Sadly, don't own that on the Nintendo 64. No. I'm not sure, like, if these settings are like the best. You know, for it to look like on a stream and the monitor. It should be like almost like the best way to play like Nintendo 64 games on the stream. But yeah, that requires just a bit more like messing around with the settings and such and testing out. Like I said, I got it like last week and just did not have time to play it.
You finished first and got 7. Move on to the next.
Oh yeah. This one is cool as well.
Marine Fortress.
Yeah, we will finish this cup.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Whee! This goes fast. I like it. Oh no, yeah, I know. Yes, this is trouble. I think I always make the same mistake because at some point you have to go through to the door. But I think maybe in the second round, perhaps. Go. Oh no. I don't want to be second. Maybe that is if you play like on a harder difficulty. This goes a lot quicker. I did play like a month or so ago in multiplayer, and that's definitely a big difference already. But this performance is very nice. Whee! Yeah, man, love it. Whew. Was this the final lap? Yeah. I did it. Yeah. Good music.
Finished first and got 7 points. Great. Move on to the next.
Oh, there's another one?
Welcome to Port Blue.
Let's do this one as well then. Because you know why? It's Ghosty Sunday.
3, 2, 1.
Apologies. Okay. Right. Go right. Oei. No. We can fix this. I can still win. No problem. Okay. Have to stay on the right side. Do a nice jump. Whee! Yeah, man. I like Wave Race. It's a good game. I should check out like the Wave Race Blue Storm like soonish on the GameCube again. Oh no! You messed it up. Do I want to jump? Yes, of course. Big jump. Finish. Yeah.
You finished first and got move on to the next.
Another one? Is this the final? Oh, this is... Okay, let's do this one as well then. This is a wave race stream. Look, you have to test it out.
Final round. Good luck. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wow, you left everybody behind. Nice.
Gotta go fast.
Power.
Is there actually like a mini map? Not really, right? No. So, but yeah, of course, like if you have like a Mister, you do have like access to the Nintendo 64 core, which also like offers like the overclock, some of the overclock abilities, but I don't have like any experience with that. And if it's like okay, it might be like a good alternative, but I do have a feeling it might be a bit more expensive to set up. Another option is, besides like the Analogue 3, is the Super Station, which is almost coming out. I think you can still like pre-order it. The focus is a bit more like on PlayStation. Kind of would love to have that thing because you're able to like add a dock to it just to play like original CDs. You don't have to buy the dock. You can just play it with images, but basically that's also like a Mr. like, so you can play Nintendo 64 games on it. But yeah, to me the cool thing is with the Analogue 3D is just being able to put in like the cartridge and just go. I do have the ability to like dump my cartridges if, you know, at some point you're able to play ROMs. Let's check out this briefly and then play something else. Yeah, the next game I'm very curious about, like how that one plays and looks like on the Nintendo or the Analogue 3D. Yeah. Yeah, let's quit the cartridge. Yeah. Let's go to this view. Man, today is very cold. So I do have my fleece blanket here, of course. Because it's Cozy Sunday. But yeah, the problem is that if you know, you can use like an EverDrive or the summer card without having the need to, you know, use your cards. But from my understanding is that you are not able to like have these profiles anymore. So you have to set the game up every time when you play like a new game, which might be a bit like annoying to do. Yeah, I'm very curious if at some point there's like a jailbreak that might fix that. But you know, I do have the cards, so that's not an issue. We are gonna check out Mega Man. So I'm very curious about Mega Man. We will set the hardware to like unleashed as well. So far it has been working okay. Deblur, I think the deblur should just always be on. This is something that we can set up like in the game, but I'm very curious about like Mega Man because of the textures and it has that pixel art look And the texture filtering, if you turn it off, it should look like almost like the PlayStation game, right? Who knows? Let's check it out together. I did not set up the screen.
In a world covered by endless water.
The audio quality is not something that you can fix though. But that just stays the same with the Nintendo 64.
The people of this world rely on ancient technology.
Let's turn off the
Good luck.
oh, with this one, the integer plus actually looks pretty damn good. Yeah, let's try that one out. Resume. Oh, I have some save data out here. I don't know what the hell that was. Free look, reverse, normal, lock on. They should be all good.
Here we go.
Yeah, let's do new game. Look, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Mega Man? Mega Man? Mega Man? Can you hear me?
Just barely. The transmission isn't too clear.
I got worried because the transmission got cut
The
off
audio quality
suddenly.
is not the best.
I'm okay.
I'll like it to some extent. You can do it, Mega Man. Oh yeah.
Whoa! It's still active. The reactor's still running.
Great. What about the refractor?
It's here. It's a big one too.
All right. Now maybe we can finally get some money. Be careful.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing, Mega Man? Stealing? See, with the images on the background, clearly it has like the filtering going on, and that's the thing that I really like with the PlayStation version of the game, the texture work, because again it's just very like solid, like pixel art-esque. And I do wonder if you turn off like the filtering, if you can see that a bit better.
I'm picking something up on my screen.
We'll check that out in a couple seconds.
You'd better get out of there. Come on.
Right. If you see anything, let me know. Here we go!
Let's go. Oh yeah. So that runs okay. Oh, right. The control scheme is a bit odd. It's doable. It's doable. Display, no hardware. Yeah. Yeah. It's not what I expected, but I think I like it. It has some weird artifacts on it though, but wait a second. There should be a reefer bot around. There's
It looks like a small one. You should be able to take it down with your buster gun.
okay. Use the B button to fire. Z and R. No. It said, wait. Okay. I can do this. Okay, I can do this. It might have said like the Z and R. I thought it said like it's for the lock on. But if I press them both in, and And ZNR is also strafing. So, just so you know that it's kind of funky.
Turn right there.
But if I press them both, it's kind of like, hey, I have to stand still. You definitely do see like the texture filtering like being turned off on the HUD elements. It is somewhat close to like the PlayStation look, I guess.
Can you see a door nearby?
Yes, it's behind me. I always really liked the look of Mega Man Legends, but somehow never really got or was able to play this game. Do you see a door?
The way out. It's not far from your current position.
Investigate items. No. I am pressing the button. Wait. Why did it turn around?
Watch out, there's something right in front of you.
Oh, now it's logging on. But you can't move around when you log on. I think. So... I might have... It's very rare that you play like a Nintendo 64 games this way, but you can play it like this. Maybe that's better. I keep thinking like the Z trigger is the button to shoot. Do I really need to go all the way in here?
Looks like it didn't see you. It looked like a Reaver bot. We were lucky.
Yeah, very lucky. Kind of want to see outdoors. I'm not quite sure like how long it actually takes to get to the outside. Use the Z and R button to track enemies above and below you that are out of your field of sight. No. Oh no. If I just move around like that, it auto like aims to that thing anyway. So look, man, I'm moving all around like the place in this game, but it is a difficult game to control. Cheese it. Ooh, chests. You found a Zenny. You got Power Eraser. Explanation: the Power Eraser is a Mega Man Buster part. Attaching Buster parts allows you to power up your Buster gun. You can attach Buster parts by pressing the start button to go to the menu screen and select Equip from the Buster parts menu. No. Buster parts. Equip. And then the attack goes a bit higher. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, at some point I would love to have like the Mega Man Legends 1 on the PlayStation. But I have a feeling that when I buy it, they're gonna release like a collection for that for like
Are you all right?
trombone and
Can you hear me?
Legends 1 and 2. I just feel it. This looks cool, man, and it runs okay so far. Maybe it's like a different story when you're on our when you're on the outside, but no, don't jump. I can just hold the button. Was trying to check out if you could like power up like the buster, but you can't. Hopefully we go to the outside now, so I can turn on and off the texture thing again, just to compare. Is it? It's still alive. Oh no, it's still alive. Be careful.
Look at that sky. Relax, I have to say it after being underground for so long. I wonder where Roll went.
That is very quiet. Bum 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 bum. Is this where the ship shows up? Oh no. Don't die, Mega Man. Can Mega Man swim? On the NES, Mega Man kinda sinks.
See ya. Hold on. Quick kickstart. Roger.
Yeah, I think with the texture filtering you do see the pixels a bit crisper, but it also introduces some of the artifacts, which I can live with. I think I prefer this look with this game. We should also turn off the de-blur and yeah, let's mess around with the settings after this cutscene. Is it the late title card, by the way?
Phew. Nice timing, Roll.
Anytime, Mega Man.
Man, the sound samples are terrible.
I'm sorry, Mega Man. I had some engine problems, and
It's okay, Roll. But I'm glad you showed up when you did.
all's well that ends well, right? And we were able to get a refractor. We should be able to get by with that for a while. If only the mother lode were as easy to find as this.
Don't worry.
I can't
We'll
skip
find it
this.
someday.
I can. My apologies.
This looks pretty bad.
It's such a cool look, man. It's kind of wild that not a ton of games like during this time actually explored like this type of like texture work.
We'll just have to fix her up.
It seems like such an obvious way or thing to do to make it more like a to give it like a look of like a cartoon, and you know the pixel art.
Cattle locks must have a town or a city somewhere. Think you could go take a look around?
Looks good. I like the way how this runs. Let's check out the settings here. See, with the 32-bit color, it also introduces some of the... Oh, let's just turn it off. Oh yeah, and I was gonna turn off the deblur. And this and this. Holy moly. What? I can shoot, can only kick. That is crazy. What? That's a blurry mess. That's a bit better. Let's turn on the texture filtering. Is the like the 32-bit making like a huge difference with the because I want to say with the 32-bit you get more detail in the textures again. I think that's correct. So the deblur or the 32-bit, you really have to see it like side by side, but let's disable the texture filtering. Nah, especially with this game, like the texture filtering on, just makes it a lot better. Can I talk to them? Monkey. Hello. Kick the monkey. Please don't kick the monkey. I hope we will be able to find some parts to fix her here. Hi, my name's Data. I mean, we have been friends for years, right? Come talk to me if you want to save, okay? Yeah, let's save. Let's save over this. Yes. I think that was enough. Mega Man. Yeah, there's not much like exciting happening over here. Mega Man. Oh no, it's the cops. Damn it. Okay, that's for another time to find out what the cops want. Can be good. Let's quick the cartridge. Yeah, and I like this menu where you just see like all the games that you've played. And again, if they add like the playtime, and I do believe they are working on like save states, which could be like quite fascinating. Do I want to check out like Quake 1 or Quake 2? Let's check out Quake 2. And then maybe the Star Wars Empires. The Star Wars is a tricky with the music. Quake 2. Here you go. I like it. Like pop it in. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah. Let's configure deblur. Yes. Just gonna go unleash man. Region. That should be fine. Okay, display clean. But we can change that in the game. Yeah, how I'm gonna say that it's Quake 2. Yeah, like, is it... Oh. They should run a bit better, but still... not like perfect. Maybe actually... I want to say this game actually runs too fast. In the overclock mode. Let's see if that's actually the case. Don't have a rumble pack. How late is it? Almost 3 p.m. Yeah, that seems a bit too quick. Okay, controls. See, the analog stick is to look around but not to strafe, so it's a bit finicky. Keep wanting to use the stick to this is so mind-blowing on how to control this game. Let's... it looks good, right? Integer plus. See, integer plus kind of cuts off some of the screen, but it should be okay. That is on. Oh my god. Oh. I keep wanting to use the stick to strafe. Can I do this like in a different way? System. Is there like a different control scheme, or is it just more like, hey, get used to it? Feel like I have to stop like moving around. You're using, my apologies for the gameplay, but you're using the C D-pad to move left and right and forward. Oh my god. So what makes it so difficult? I feel like I can... this is similar to... If you try to... the only comparison that I can make is this feels like... when you talk in a mic and you hear yourself talk, but there's a small delay. So every time I feel like, okay, I want to strafe around, but I want to move forward, but don't use the analog stick. And that's why I have to stop moving around, because otherwise I want to use the stick to move forward. Oh no, I can't deal with this. Let's see how this game looks if you turn off like the texture filtering. I want to say pretty good. I always like it with Quake if you turn off the filtering, like just to like the bilinear filtering, however you want to pronounce that, to have more that pixel art look. Is this a button or? There you go. It is a button. See, I like this look. Yeah, no way am I able to look around and aim. Such a fantastic game like Quake. Let's just... I always like the with the Doom, like Doom 64 and Quake 2 on the 64 as well. Just the lighting. That was a short stage. Mission 2. I thought it said like, oh no, it runs too fast, but I don't quite see it. Might be something that has been fixed. I'm done with Quake. See, man, this looks cool. Seeing that character model with the like the low poly look and then the crisp pixels. Yeah, okay, Quake 2 was maybe not the best way, or the best. Now I'm curious about Turok though, like how that one controls. Yeah. I played the Turok one on the Switch a while ago. Really enjoyed playing Turok again. Turok was also one of those games that we always rented or played. We're not able to save, so you would just play it over and over again from the same point. Let's see. What are we gonna do? De-blur should just be like on. Do unleashed. And display mode. Clean. I want a clean display. Excellent. Yeah, man, Turok is so cool. That remaster, remaster is very good. Good improvements and still feels very faithful to like the original game. The thing that stood out to me with Turok is just the kind of like the backtracking that's actually in the game, right? You have to find like weapon parts and keys and yeah, this music. Mind-blowing back then, playing Turok. Speaking of Turok, let's change some settings in OBS. Pick up the gun. See, with this one, the controls are still the same, right, as Quake. C, left and right is just strafe, back and forward. And the stick to, you know, look up and down. But I think what works is that it kind of like auto centers back again. So it's not like, oh, you're just messing around with, oh, looking up and then having to move around. It's just like, okay, let go. And it just moves to the center again. So you're not fighting with looking around too much and just focusing more on walking around. I don't think this game will benefit from looking any better when you turn off like the texture filtering. But it seems to run smoother. Yeah. I was thinking, do we need to check it out with the original hardware? But that's a bit like too much work. It's very forgiving with like the aiming, I want to say. You can focus on the other parts. I think that is what was messing me up so much with Quake. You're fighting like the stick to look around, to move around. Still not like the easiest, but it's better. But yeah, when playing this on the night dive version, see, that is where I wanted to use the analog stick to move around. Playing that, what was I gonna say? It was just very fun to play. A very good version. And see, my memory is that it looked like this while playing that. Oh, a hidden path. Jesus. Oh, the shotgun. Oh, good secret. But yes, it's a cool game. I like Turok a ton. Like with some backtracking to get like the best weapon and to get some keys and stages are also super large. But this seems to run pretty damn good, yeah. Like, no complaints. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that's not recommended. I think I like the blurry textures a bit more. But it's funny how it turns that Nintendo 64 look suddenly into a PlayStation-esque look without the texture. Just look at those. Let's see if we disable. See, it's amazing like how that becomes more like a gradient look. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Cool. I like seeing this stuff. But the textures are a lot better in Turok with that option disabled. Is he still following me? I always like the with strafing, like if you move to the left or right, that there's this small tilt with the camera. It's not something that you always see, and definitely should not like be added to like every game, but I like it. Give some weight to it. How do I jump? Oh no. Maybe this was enough Turok for today. Yeah. Remove it. Let's see. What else do I want to check out? What else? So we had Quake. Quake 1. We maybe-ish. Maybe. Beetle Racing? Yeah, let's play some Beetle Racing. I said so in the beginning that I would actually play some Beetle Racing. Beetle Adventure Racing. There you go. Whoop. It's in. Too many games on my desk. Let's move to here. Let's do some of the settings. Clean hardware. We'll do it like in least it should be good like in the game, but it will mess up like some of the cutscenes, which is okay. You will be unable to save any progress made during the game. Continue, yes. So, Tim, a complaint that I have with the Analogue 3D is that they have the 8-bit DO controller for the Nintendo 64, which is meant for this. If you use that controller, you do get access to the Virtual Ramble Pack and Virtual Game Packs to save. Like this wasn't supposed to happen, right? Like the cutscenes, because it runs so quick or so smooth, it messes up, moves against the wall, and then it says adventure. It's funny. So yeah, if you have the 8-bit controller, you're able to have like a virtual save card thingy, and you can select it like from a menu. You can't with a normal controller. Oh, there's a save thing in here.
One player, single race.
Oh, do I want to do a championship?
Championship.
Yeah, let's check out the championship. Not gonna play the whole thing. Of course. Car. I want red. Automatic.
Welcome to Coventry Cove. Get ready.
That seems smooth.
3,
And this is a loud game.
1, go!
Let's turn it down a bit. It's been a very long time since I played this one. The last time that I played this game was... I don't know, man. When I had my original PAL copy. And that's a long time. But I remember really enjoying this this game. It's just a fun racer. Not sure if I have like any power-ups. Oh man. We'll just do one race. So it's all Beetles, right? It goes fast. We might keep missing like all the power-ups. I think a big part of this game is also just like using shortcuts. But yeah. I was gonna say we might have to check out this game in the original hardware settings as well, just to see like how it runs and performs. Because this seems pretty good, crisp. It's a long lap. Is this really like 3 laps? So, what are those pickups? Oh no, you fucked it up. Where am I going? It's still 1 lap. But in that section there was even like a wall that seemed like you could break it. Okay, we're on the second lap. Let's check like this game out in the original hardware. Oh no, don't do that. Quit. Configure. It's quick. Start game without settings. Continue, yes. It's quick, like I think I like the menu. Currently on the original controller you have to press like Z and start though to make that UI pop up. And if you have the 8-bit controller, there's just a specific button for that. See, now you don't. Action. So if it's like overclocked, it goes too quick because the title card should like pop up like sooner-ish. But still, like these cutscenes are, it still looks a bit like odd. Anyway.
Adventure Racing. Welcome.
Restart. One player. Championship. Novice. A.
Nice wheels. Welcome to Coventry Cove. Get ready.
Oh, it's still, it seems okay. I turned off like the overclock, right? Right. It's super loud, by the way, the game. Just gonna do this. Continue. Yeah, I do see there's a big difference. Okay, yeah, that's a big difference. That's cool. Let's manage this for a second. There you go. Yeah, do I need to quit cartridge? Yeah, I think you have to be mindful of that. Like you do have to do like the quit cartridge, because if you don't and the saves are on the card, it might delete like the info. Kind of curious about like Robotron or Star Fox 1080. We checked out Wave Race, maybe the Castlevanias for a different time. Yeah, let's check out Star Fox. Robotron might be the showstopper because it has cool music. Yeah. There you go. 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 Star Fox. Gonna be completely honest, never played a lot of Star Fox. On the 64, that is. I like the Super Nintendo game a ton. So why? Done. There you go. Nope. There you go. Well, let's configure, and I am already gonna turn off like the texture filtering and this one, and do Unleashed. Because if I'm correct, it should look pretty damn cool without the texture filtering. Let's hope that's actually the case. It's still like a 64 game, right? Don't expect like any miracles, but what did I do?
It's about time you showed up, Fox.
Oh,
You're the
my
only
apologies,
hope
man.
for
It's
our
Cozy
world.
Sunday.
I'll do my best. Andros won't have his way with me.
Good luck.
Good luck. I see some pixels.
Open the wings. Check your G diffuser system. Falco
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I'm
I like the look of this. Maybe that's the seeing like the wings is maybe not like the best, but like the
Flippy here.
textures.
I'm okay.
Apologies for the burp.
I see him up ahead. Let's rock and roll.
Not sure if you heard that, but yeah, I don't know why, but never really played like a ton of this one.
Slippy, get back here. Slippy, watch out. Bogey on your tail.
This looks cool. Feels smooth.
Thanks, Fox. I thought they had me.
Oh yeah, so you have like a break.
We're entering Corneria City now.
And I will turn on like the, or turn off. No, turn it on again, like the filtering, in a couple seconds.
Everybody stay alert.
It's a bit difficult to see like where you're aiming, but
You got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
break! I think I timed that very badly. Hey!
I'll take this one. Get the one behind me. Something's wrong with the G diffuser. Use the booster tank. I could use some help here, Fox. I guess I should be thankful.
Oh, you don't have to say it like that.
Barrel roll.
Hooey. Yeah. I assume there will be like some secrets as well if you go like underneath something and
Try a somersault.
Enemy robot, dead ahead.
I was trying to do this somersault, but not sure.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is cool, man.
Ah, so this is Star Fox. I'm going to crush you.
No, don't do that.
Enemy shield analog.
Oh no. Okay.
Those who cross Andros will die.
I am not sure what the somersault is.
Aim for
Oh,
the
so
back.
it's the break.
I will not be defeated by this worm. You annoying little
No, it
fly.
ain't. I'm messing this up. It's fine.
No! You annoying little fly.
Should have paid attention to the tutorial.
I will not be defeated by this worm. You would...
Yeah.
No!
No.
I will not be defeated by this worm.
I thought I pressed like the brake twice.
You annoying little fly.
Okay, let's just kill the boss.
Hey, what's the big up?
My emperor! I failed you!
Let's just do that. Kind of want to see the. Can I quickly do that now? The texture, and let's turn this one off as well.
All aircraft report.
That those clouds look different right now.
You did it! I was worried for a moment.
You're becoming more like your father.
Hmm.
I'm fine. You okay over there, Fox?
Oh yeah, of course this.
Impressive stuff.
It might be a bit difficult in like in a stage to see
enemies in
like the difference
asteroid
with
field.
the
I won't let
filtering.
you down, sir.
Already saw it like in the sky. Why do I have to think about like Zelda when I hear this music?
Quit dinking around, Clip. We're heading into the asteroid.
I don't know. Is that because of like Smash Bros? Not sure. I have to destroy them all, but
Don't mess up that R-way.
Huh.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Be careful, it's a trap. Use bomb plasma.
Oh, yeah, sure. Missed everything. It's fine. Am I on a different, like, A mode? Or Whee!
Try a somersault.
Here comes a big one.
They said the somersaulting again. Okay, I might have to press, like, down. Okay, I might have it now. Like, what you have to do the somersault.
Whoa! Can you make it?
Use the brake.
Yeah, you know, that's enough. That's enough, Star Fox. I was very curious about the look of the first stage. Yeah, let's check out like maybe 2 more games. 1080? 1080. Yeah, let's check out 1080 and maybe Robotron. When it launched, I purchased it on the GameCube. I liked it, but I think with 1080 I was always expecting it to be more like Cool Borders, maybe just like a snowboarding game and not necessarily like an arcade game, if that makes sense. Let's just put it on unleashed. So far, everything should just be on unleashed. Like no issues so far, besides like the Beetle racing game and the cutscenes, but that's about it.
1080.
That's loud.
Options. Check.
Check. Ooh, stereo.
Center.
Very fancy. Yeah. Let's go. Match race? Yeah. Okay, this has a vibe.
Kensuke Kimachi versus Akari Hayame. Ready?
No idea what the controls are. But yeah, I think with 1080 I always thought like, oh, you have to do tricks, but am I correct in saying that it's actually not really the case? It's just more about the racing. And I think that's also always something that kind of messed me up. Like not specifically really knowing what to do besides just like going down the slope. And I like that. I just like this bit. Maybe I prefer this camera. Oh, definitely don't like that one. I have to crouch down to go a bit faster. It's very easy to trip up. I feel like I don't have like any momentum at all. And I also have a lot of damage right now. Maybe hold off on pressing. So why did I trip up over there? Maybe because I keep pressing like the Z button. I lose. Oh, so those are lives. I was already thinking like, what could that even be? Let's try it one more time.
Kensuke Kimachi versus Akari Hayame. Ready? Go!
Let's go. Do not always press the Z button. Perhaps like let loose in corners and on jumps. I'm here to learn. Should have let go of Z. Let go of Z. I have not tripped up yet. Oh no. I feel like that they might have tripped as well. Yeah, okay, I'm in it. I want to... Oh, he's in front of me. I thought I was ahead. Oh no. They were doing a trick. Oh no. It's allowed. See, I win. I learned. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That was a quick look at 1080. It seems like okay. I don't have like a ton of reference. I only play like the GameCube version, and this maybe like a couple of times. Yeah. 1080. Am I correct in saying it's just kind of like a wave race, but then snowboarding? And no waves. Yeah, I will put in Robotron. Just because I want to play some Robotron. And we will see. We'll see. We'll definitely check out some other games at a different time. Robotron. So that's just Robotron 64. Is that Robotron X? I feel like with Twitch it doesn't always like properly give like the correct. Anyway, let's configure overclock. Yes, man, overclock. And I'm curious about the texture filtering, but that's something that we'll check out in game. And yeah, so far everything seems to work okay. It seems to like to detect my cards. Thing is though, like I always clean my cards. So that I did not expect like a issue with that. Okay, configure controls. Yeah, should be good. I don't know. Level 1. Yeah. Although I never played like a ton of Robotron, I really appreciate like Robotron. Is there like a time limit or what determines actually that I'm heading towards like level 3, just picking up like the humans? Oh no, some humans died. At least I'm not able to kill the humans. I should pay attention if there's like a clock. There is not like a clock, right? So you don't have to kill like everything that's on the stage. This game is weird, man. But yeah, it seems to run pretty good. I think just on the original hardware, I want to say it's also like pretty okay. Oh no, don't switch camera out. This looked like Star Wars tanks. From like the episode 1. So why that one lasted way longer? Yeah, why does it go to the next stage? Maybe because there are no humans left? Do I want to test out that hypothesis? Do you want to keep like some humans on the stage and kill the rest for a better score? There were still some humans left on the stage, so that's not it. I like that idea. Like, I don't know. Like, I like Robotron. I always like the aesthetics just a ton. Especially just the original art game as well. So no humans. It might be just a time thing, but I don't think I see like a time. Yeah, the music is cool, man. I forgot about the humans. My apologies. Heads up. So now I want to know, like, how do you get better at like Robotron? Like, it's do you figure out like, okay, which enemies give like certain points and focus on like the do you focus on those, or are those bombs? Yeah, see, to me that's like a cool thing with those type of games, is figuring out like the approach, like what you need to do. I want to know with Robotron, if there's like a game like this that I would focus on, it would be Robotron. I died. I keep pressing like the camera, just thinking, oh, maybe I do have like a bomb. I'm gonna save you. Oh, no. There's no time to... Can I do the display mode? Let's see if... So the anti-aliasing... I have a feeling like the original settings are better. But let's just... Come, I died. This also works. Do my shots look a bit like cleaner? I don't know if I won that round or... Oh, Jesus. See some new enemies. Oh, they can float. Ah, that dude is dead. Meet the bees, not the bees! I died. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is fun. Screw Mario 64. We have not even checked out Mario. We're also not gonna check out Mario. Oh no, why is it? Oh no. Is that the pickup? Yeah. Let's play one more. I think I am able to save. And wrap up this video. Let's see. Yeah. Did I save anyone? Not sure if you have to do that. My assumption is just that it's all points, you know. This game moves. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Yeah. That was fun. No, I'm not gonna check out like the Star Wars one. Just very afraid of like the audio, the music, and then messing up this video. Let's turn off. Do I need to do anything special with this thing? Let's turn it off. There you go. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, luckily it's cool. Yeah, final thoughts. It's not my final thoughts, but just my thoughts on like having played, finally having played some more of the Analogue 3D. It's kind of cool, you know, with the overclocking and besides just a few like oddities with like maybe Quake runs a bit too fast, but I didn't see it, but maybe in some instances it does that. But yeah, Beetle has failure, like the cutscenes, but that's okay. The game way better with the overclocking enabled. What else did we check out? Turok, yeah, that felt smooth. Did not check out Wipeout. Mega Man was definitely a game that I was very curious about. With the texture filtering off, seemed way better when we turned on like more like the original hardware and seeing the chip and like the textures and then having the crisp textures. Definitely do have like a preference, so it's cool that those options are there to set it up for the game. For example, like with Star Fox, I think it works, but for some games it really doesn't. What else did we check out? Oh yeah, Wave Race, Pod Racer. That was also a big improvement with the overclocking. Like it's not bad, like it's something that you could get used to. For example, with the Wave Race, it hovers around like 20-ish without the overclocking and maybe a bit higher. but it's just a there's a noticeable like improvement. And the pod racer, like if there's no overclocking, it's still cool because you have like all the filter settings. But yeah, when you turn on that overclock, it just seemed like a very like smoother experience. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, it's not like, oh, with the overclocking, every game runs at the 30 FPS like a steady, but there's just like a big improvement. And so far, every improvement seemed to be like a very nice bonus. Like, oh, this is cool. And the cool thing for me, is that it still feels like you're playing on the original hardware. But yeah. Let's put like Robotron back in the case. Yeah, what sucks though, like I said, with the controller, like the virtual pack, like you have to, for the saving, you need to get that 8-bit Do controller. We'll maybe get that one at some point, but kind of waiting to see what they do with the firmware, because I have a feeling that is something just for now, so that you're more inclined to get that controller instead of like playing it with an original Nintendo 64 controller. You're also not able to use the Nintendo 64 controller for the Switch right now, unless you have that like a dongle. And I'm not sure if when you are able to use that controller that you could set up the virtual controller. Anyway, that was fun. It's good hardware. It's very fun. Can I show the console itself? I tried to show it a bit earlier. But yeah. It's a nice looking console. It looks like a Nintendo 64. Right? Got the black one. That's the thumbnail. But no, it's very nice. Already has some smudges on it. Anyway. Yeah, let's have a close up. I think they did a nice job with this console. Yeah. There you go. My monitor is in the way. Now that is a thumbnail, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna do it. Definitely do want to check out some other games as well. Rayman, Body Harvest, Castlevania, The Legacy of Darkness. Apparently that one also has like a huge improvement with on the Analogue 3D, especially if you turn on like the high res bit. And do want to check out some other games, just like Quake 1 and Doom 64, Mario Kart 64 maybe. Yeah, there are loads of others. Oh yeah, I have a whole stack over there and down there. But yeah, cool. Yeah. Hope you liked this video. It's Cozy Sunday, so I'm gonna get another cup of tea, man, and actually play a game. Started playing Returnal on the PlayStation 5 yesterday. I'm in the second level and almost killed that boss, but sadly I died. It is what it is. Yeah. Have a nice Sunday, all. Have a nice day, and see you all later. And that is gonna do it. Yeah. Stopping the recording now.